Hello and welcome back to another Yellow Case tutorial. I'm going to show you how to delete your preference files for specific applications that are giving you a little bit of a headache starting up. Maybe they're crashing or certain features aren't working. Now, this is something you want to be real careful with. You definitely don't want to do this wrong. You don't want to do this too often. It's not a solve-all for every single problem you may have. However, it is important to know where these preference files are so you can delete them. Now let's say that I'm having problems with my address book here. For example, it keeps bouncing but does not open up, or I can't select different groups here for some reason it doesn't let me. Um, so for a wide range of problems for different software. But I'm going to show you how to find the preference file for this address book and delete it. All I need to do, first I'm going to quit my applications. I'm going to go to my home folder. I can do that a couple different ways. I'm just going to open up any finder or folder to reveal my home folder here on the sidebar. Or I could have just gone to the top of my screen to go home. Those will take me to the same place. So once in your home folder, I want you to look for a folder called library. In my case, it's staring at me right away. So I'm just going to double click on that. Then I'm going to look for a folder called Preferences. Now, don't confuse this with the folder next to it called Preference Panes, and that's not the same thing. You want to open the one simply called Preferences. So I'm going to double click on that. I'm going to look at this in list view, makes it a little bit easier for me. And in the case of the address book application, I need to find one that starts with com.address book, if I'm not mistaken. Now, because it's so hard to find them, there's so many of them, I'm just going to type in the search field address book. And I'm going to search only in that preferences folder by clicking on preferences here in the search filter bar and only the file name. And what I'll find is that I have several preferences. I'm going to expand that so you can see them all. Now, preference files end in the extension plist. And so you'll know that that is a preference file when it ends in .plist. Now you'll notice that several of them say address book, and these are for different preferences in the address book. The main preference file is this one that you see start with com.apple.addressbook.plist. That is the main one. All you need to do is delete that by taking it to the trash, simply clicking, dragging it down to the trash and letting go. Or you can select it and go to File, Move to Trash. Very easy. And once that is done, relaunch your address book and see if that fixes the problem. Now, of course, this is not limited to the address book application. You can do this for many other applications, Photoshop, Lightroom, iCal, iPhoto, you name it. They all have preference files that you can delete in the event of a serious problem like it not starting up or it keeps hanging on and you get the little beach ball, spinning beach ball of death. So this is a generally reserved for more serious problems and only use it very carefully. So there you go. That is how to delete your preference files in Mac OS X.